Hello YouTube. I just want to talk about today. I'm making a little video about why I'm no longer using my air fryer. I prefer this is no longer the appliance of choice in my kitchen. I was using it quite a lot, but my new appliance of choice is my slow cooker. I'm going to show you my slow cooker. And this is what I'm using. I've been using this on and off for the past few years, but now I'm using it in earnest almost 3 or 4 times a week. So I'm just going to show you my slow cooker. It's one of these very old-fashioned ones with the ceramic lid. This is ceramic, and I prefer this to my air fryer now, which is, I mean, I still use my air fryer, so if I want to warm up some cake or pie, I will use it. The reason I've transitioned, reason I prefer my crock pot is because I've started to transition to a whole foods kitchen. So instead of buying, instead of using chickpeas and kidney beans in the can, I mean, I still have a can of kidney beans. I'll show you in my cupboard. I still have those. So I still have chickpeas, and I still have butter beans, and I still have some soup there as well. And I still have some kidney beans there, but that's very little. That's all I have in the cupboard. So so the reason I've made this transition is because it just tastes a lot better. It just tastes, and it's easy to prepare, and I can use the water that from the soaked the cooked chickpeas and the cooked red kidney beans. I can use that water in my stews, in my curries, to give the extra flavor, and it just and it's just getting closer to the food. When you open a tin, it's just kidney beans, but then once you prepared it, once you made the effort, soaked it overnight, you're closer to that food, and it produces, the more labor you put into your food, the tastier it is usually. So I've got some kidney beans here. So these are dried kidney beans, so you can just soak these overnight. I just usually have a bowl full, small bowl full. I soak these overnight, and then I will cook them in into the slow cooker for about 5 hours. This is very passive. The only active thing you have to do is decant them into the the bowl, wash them thoroughly wash them, and leave them overnight. Rinse them. No, don't rinse them. You can just put them straight into the crock pot and then just start it, and that's the only active part you're playing. And then just let it cook for about 5 hours. I tend to just put it in high, but my crock pot is very, very basic. It's a very old model, and I prefer this to the newer ones because I like the ceramic. Hardware to it, the pot. To the other ones, I have tried the newer ones, but they don't give me a good taste. I can taste that actual coating. It's been cooking, it's been sort of festering in that crock pot, which has this coating, and I can actually just taste that, but in here I can't taste it at all. So I've got that, and I've got chickpeas as well. So I've got some chickpeas, and the chickpeas is the same principle, the same method. You would just soak these overnight, and then you can use that water, in the crock pot for about 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours, and they become nice and soft. I find that the ones in the tins aren't soft. They're still al dente. But these become very soft when you put them into a slow cooker. So you can have this. And again, 10 minutes of actively preparing it, just making sure, just washing it, draining it, and the rest is passive. And then I've got these beans, and they're already whole beans. They can also be prepared in the slow cooker, and this makes a very good nutritious meal. And you can prepare it in batch, and then just have it over the and freeze it if you want to, especially when you have a large family. Then I also have these. So this is also dal, which you can cook into in the air fryer, and this is full of protein. This is very high in protein, so you can add this to any stew. Add this as a base to any stew, and just to add your protein. So this is very good. This is a very good. It tastes good as well in any stew, any casserole dish, any curry you want. You can just add this. So that's what I just wanted to say, that everything has its place in the kitchen, and the air fryer definitely does have a place in the kitchen. I won't be getting rid of it, but because I don't, because I prepare foods, like beans and lentils and peas, I use, and that's very good for batch cooking as well. And if you're very busy, you can just leave it for 5-6 hours. When you come back, you've got a meal. I mean, I use that a lot more than I use my air fryer. Air fryer I'll probably use maybe once or twice a week, but I definitely use my crock pot a lot more. So I just want to tell you that you know although you still have to plan your meals, plan what you want, because you need to soak the lentils and things overnight. Even when you cook rice, you have to plan it because you need to soak it overnight, and this softens it a lot and reduces the cooking time. So you know if you start planning your meals, you will notice that you are reducing your cooking time, and you're reducing your cost, and overall waste as well of the food, because waste is like money wasted. You may as well just throw your money in the bin when you're wasting food, because you've used that money to buy the food. So this is the best way to do it. And thank you, and I hope that really helps you. So this crock pot I bought in a car boot sale a few years ago. I think it cost me about £10, and it's working very, very well. It's working really well. And if this does break down, I'll buy something very similar. I think you can buy them on eBay. I'm not sure if you can buy brand new crock pots with the ceramic pot. I'm not sure. I haven't had a look. But definitely you will be able to buy them on eBay, or even Vinted if you want to. So thank you very much for listening, and see you again soon.